to cover off the 5 dysfunctions of teams, the reason teams don't work. Okay. Here they are. Number 1, absence of trust. Okay. And you can wash your values across whether your team trusts each other or not, whether they trust you, whether they trust the direction you're heading, whether they trust each other. But if there's an absence of trust, right? Anatoly, you almost got to this point when you said the way you communicate authentically rather than trying to, give them the perfect version of you. Trust is built through vulnerability, because we are vulnerable humans. Recognizing when you've made mistakes and admitting to it. Recognizing when you've made success happen and admitting to it. So trust happens when small commitments are met over time. So for example, if you set a 9 o'clock team meeting and you roll in at 2 or 3 minutes past or 5 minutes past and it's okay, that's a commitment that you made that you're missing, and it just chips away at the armor of trust. Small commitments made and met over time. That's how trust gets built. And admitting when things aren't admitting when you're wrong. Being able to show some level of vulnerability. Teams thrive when the truth is safe to share. Do you get that? When it's safe to tell the boss how it is. No one's going to make them wrong. No one's going to think worse of them. But if the truth is not coming out, they do not feel safe to share it. Okay, so trust is absent. This is a huge one. And without trust, politics replaces progress. Awful. Second reason why teams are dysfunctional. These two are kind of related. To me, conflict is a good thing. People just aren't taking my word for it. They're asking questions. How does that work? I didn't know that worked that way. So conflict is a good thing as long as it's coming from the right angle. Okay. If people are fearful of approaching you, number 1, trust isn't there. Number 2, they're fearful of you, and therefore healthy conflict is not able to exist. Healthy conflict improves decisions. It stops you from, this is how it works, and people start asking you questions, and you have a healthy conflict discussion, and it might change the way you think about it, or it might improve the decision that you're actually about to make. So it's healthy. Being open to being challenged. It's totally fine to be challenged. And again, silence in meetings signals unresolved issues. Okay. Third reason, commitment. If you haven't got a crystal clear vision for your business, what it looks like when it's finished, if you flit direction from one thing to another over the course of, months, we were going to do this and now we're not going to do this, and, we're going to build a website and no, we didn't build a website, and, we're going to bring out training and we forgot to bring out training. If that commitment's not there, if you're not dedicated, to me, it's the difference between a yacht and a train. A yacht has to change direction based on the wind. Left, right, left, right, left, right. It's tacking constantly. Yep, it's heading in the right direction, but it seems like it's going off course a lot, where a train is stuck on tracks. It's committed. It's heading in one direction, and it can go fast in that one direction. Debate is good. We love healthy debate. So if you're not committed, if there's no commitment whatsoever, people aren't got clear goals and they're not being held accountable, commitment falls out the door, which leads to accountability. If your peers feel comfortable to hold each other to standard, this is a healthy business. Accountability is about respect, not blame, and peer-to-peer feedback is phenomenal. So if you don't have that, we're in trouble. And the last one, kind of associated, they're all interlinked here. Teams succeed when results matter most. I'll blow that up a little bit bigger. Scorecards. Incredibly important for dashboards, whether it's days between last accident or safety issues, whether it's revenue, whether it's money collected. We had a client out at Orange, and right through their whole manufacturing plant, they would manufacture fridges and freezers and so on. So it's Electrolux. And they would show every half hour, they were able to show their net profitability to the entire company on screens throughout the factory. They would have a live, what's called an out-of-box failure rate. So when a fridge comes off the line, they plug it in. If it doesn't work, we've got a failure. So they would show that it was 99.997% accurate their failures were, and the word successful. So results are super important. How energized, if you're in a fundraising environment and you're working for a club or a charity, and that little bit, they bring out the thermometer with, where our funds are up to, we get encouraged by those things. So it's important that we share results accordingly and make sure everyone's aware of them. All right.